Welcome back to another episode of Chronicles of the Average Guy. Well, let's see. Today I went to Lowe's and picked up my gardening tools, leaf blower, broom, things to tidy up for the backyard and the front yard. Went to curbside pickup. I got on the order through my phone, did everything, put the parking number, my car, the color of the car. Nobody came to drop off the items. And after about, I don't know, it was like 15, 20 minutes, I'm just like staring off into space. I'm just like, jamming in my car, listening to a couple of 80s rock bands. And all of a sudden I'm looking at the time and I'm like, holy crap, it's been about 15, 20 minutes since I, parked my car here on the spot. And when that time passed, I did notice two other cars. They already got their items. Text my wife and I asked her, like, hey, should I just go in there? Like, or just wait? It tells me to go in there and just, be patient. I get it. Not a lot of people want to work at Lowe's for some reason. It's all right. Customer service, so I get up, I get up out of my car and I go to the pickup area. And, when the sun hits me, I have like this mean look, kind of like this and kind of focused because I hate that the sun's hitting my eyes. So I look like this. I look really upset, or sometimes I might have like a restless bitch face. So I went in there and there's a pickup and then there's like a online pickup, I believe. And the girl in the pickup area, she's just like staring at me like, what the hell? And, I'm trying to scan my items. The guy in there, he's like the only one. And, he's helping. But for some reason, this girl, she's just like staring at me, It's just kind of weird. It's just like, okay, like, here to pick up my shit, And she's like, sir, can I help you? With fucking attitude. And just like, okay, like, yeah, I'm being helped, But she just kept on looking at me and staring at me. I'm just like, I can be here, that? And there's these little footsteps, and it's telling you to go to online pickup. I bought my order online. The gentleman in the room was helping me out. He checked my ID, checked the barcode that he scanned, and he was very helpful. Once I got my stuff, and I just took it to the car. It was like 5 items. And I mean, that was it. I always get that a lot where people are looking at me, and that's fine. My wife says I'm paranoid, but it's like, dude, it's like whatever. I kind of noticed that, and I can feel, like like in Pulp Fiction with Vincent Vega with Samuel L. Jackson's character. I forgot his name. Jules Winfield, and they're over there in that Jimmy's house. It's like, I can feel your look. Yeah, I can feel your look. Like, you're pissed off. It's like, you don't have to stare that hard. It's like, some people don't know who or what I am or what ethnicity, and I'm going to blow up the place. I don't have a fucking dynamite strapped on me and, blow the whole entire fucking building up. But whatever, they just look at me and it's like, nah, you like, get the F out of here. But anyways, got my items, went back home, stopped by a Dairy Queen and got some food. Gave me the shits. Me dio choro. And yeah, I mean, I liked it. It was a great, burger. I did ask for a single, but they gave me a double bacon cheeseburger. I liked it. My stomach said no. So would I try Dairy Queen again? That is a yes, if I want to clean out my stomach. And then also, will I order from Lowe's again? Well, yeah, why not? It's like, whatever. It's just, I'm not going to have that employee stop me from getting my goddamn items. People can stare. That's fine. It's your opinion. For me, I can talk about it because all my life, and I still get that again, it's just examples. So Um, like I always tell my wife, people seem to look at me, and I guess I rub them the wrong way. I don't know. It's because I'm always like a happy person, very positive, and there's got to be these people who want to bring me down. Sorry, man. Or ladies. I'm very optimistic, even though my wife says I'm pessimistic, which is funny. It's really rare because a lot of people that I know have always told me that I'm very optimistic in life. So there you go. I don't know. Maybe hanging out with me, you see the pessimistic side, but mostly optimistic. I like having fun and just being silly. So fuck it. It is what it is. But yeah, you know what? I will go back to Lowe's. I did give them a good rating at the end of it all. I did get the email with a survey. And don't be afraid to do those surveys, or, tell them how you really feel. But I felt like the gentleman in the back room, pretty much the only person working there, poor guy, did his best. And so kudos to him. And kudos to Lowe's. So yeah, if I need anything gardening or anything like that, I will go back to them. Got a Craftsman, even though I don't like the brand sometimes. But it is what it is. It was within my budget. Speaking within my budget, Capcom Fighting Collection 2 just released, and I gotta say I'm having fun with that game. Great memories. There's a couple of games that are in there. I just, off the top of my head, I can't just, getting old, guys. Gotta use a phone here. But you got Capcom Fighting Collection 2 with Capcom vs. SNK Millennium Fight 2000 Pro. Capcom vs. SNK 2 Mark of the Millennium 2001. You got Capcom Fighting Evolution and Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. Those are the 2D fighting games in that collection. There's 4 other 3D titles. Power Stone 1, Power Stone 2, Project Justice, Plasma Sword Nightmare of Blisten. But let's go with the 3D titles, and then we'll get back to the 2D titles here. Power Stone 1 and 2. I briefly touched them when I was growing up in the, I want to say, early 2000s. In 2000s when that game came out, and I remember it being on the Dreamcast. I want to say I owned it, but I didn't get to play it because I had a friend borrow it, and usually this was the type of friend who you let them borrow something, it becomes theirs for some reason. It's just like, hey, this is mine. I'm like, okay, whatever. But yeah, so because of that, I only got to play Power Stone 1 a little bit. When Power Stone 2 came out, which is like an arena fighter, I touched it on the arcade maybe once or twice. But then that was it. So hopefully I can, with this collection that I just purchased, I can get back into them and just have some fun. Those games, as I recall, they were really, really fun with people. So if you have friends, try those games out. They're good party games, a lot of fun. Project Justice, another 3D fighter. I didn't get to touch too much Project Justice or Rival Schools or Plasma Sword or Star Gladiator. True story. I used to work at a Toys R Us when these games were out, and instead of picking them up, I would burn the games. Gotta love the Dreamcast. Maybe that was part of their downfall, because you can always download their games, their ISOs, and burn them into the CD-ROMs and just pop them in the Dreamcast, and it would just read the game. So, love the Dreamcast. I love that system. And then, you know what? Street Fighter Alpha 3, I do remember playing that game. I'm trying to remember if it was a PSP version where you created a custom character. Not creating a custom character, but it was like taking, like, say, for example, the character of Ken, and you level them up. And what was it? Like, you level up, and it gave you stats. and other things. I'm trying to remember, but it was a very long time ago. I want to say it was on the PSP, and that feature or that mode, I don't know. Well, man, it was such a long time ago, but I really enjoyed it. It was one of those things where it kept me coming back to it and just leveling up the character. But then I don't know. There was other games in the wings, but I really did enjoy that. I'm trying to remember if it was on the PSP version of Street Fighter Alpha 3 or the PS2 version. I don't know. There was one that just got the entire works and like these extra modes, and that was one of them where you just take a character, customize them, and level them up, which was really freaking cool. It was just one of those things where I just invested a lot of my time in. But then, going off of memory, because man, it's been a while. It's been 20 plus years on my end. So yeah, and then there's Capcom Fighting Evolution. That was a game that it had mixed reviews. Back in the day, PSN magazine, they were trying to hype this game up. Money talks, and I don't know. A lot of people didn't buy it. Good thing I didn't pick it up. Although, damn it, I wish I did. Just having a copy of that awful game, it's valuable. But me, never got to try it out. But with this Capcom Fighting Collection 2, I'll try it and I'll see what it's all about. But yeah, it's like one of the, I don't know, bad rated games or worse rated games. But we'll see. Hopefully I end up liking it. One of those rare people who like bad games. And then, man, we have Capcom versus SNK 1 and 2. Everybody loves Capcom versus SNK 2. But my heart will always be with Capcom versus SNK 1, which was the Millennium Fight 2000. I burned that game for the Dreamcast. It was straight up Japanese. Navigating through those menus was an ordeal. But once I figured things out, it was like, oh, okay, this is what this does. This is what that does. And I just had a blast. Arcade mode, playing against other people, even though they didn't understand what the hell the Japanese language was all about. Next time, if I ever do that or burn a game, make sure it's English. That way it's easier to understand, or burn the games, But I don't do that. I don't burn games anymore. But yeah, that takes me back. Good memories, great fun, and really, really recommend this collection. You won't be disappointed. I know I'm not. So go out and pick up Capcom Fighting Collection 2. $39.99, I believe. Hopefully it's not $49.99, but it's really awesome. Great times. And yeah, go out and play some fighting games. And with that, everybody, that'll do it for this week. So do good, be good, do no harm to others. I will catch you guys next week. Go out and play some fighting games and make sure they're legit. No burned copies, no pirating. Come on. Or yeah, do it. I don't know. Who am I to say? So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Be positive again. Do good, be good. Do no harm to others. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.